Hey, thanks for tuning in. In this video, we're going to talk about what to do when someone begins to realize the Torah. So there could be a situation where someone is just studying on their own, or they hear some passing comment, or maybe we are sharing with them our understanding, and they realize, something's going on here that I don't yet understand. They realize that maybe there is something to the whole Torah issue. Maybe there is something wrong with these traditions that we've inherited. And people will oftentimes come to these conclusions and they will decide, well, I guess I need to study or something. But then they never do it. And apathy gains its own momentum, and eventually they just decide it's irrelevant to them oftentimes. This is what I've seen go on about 90% of the time of the cases that I've been aware of. People will say they're going to study it, and then they don't. So what should we do in such a situation? Now, obviously, we can be there to share our understanding, to offer some possible insights into their question, but ultimately, in such a situation, they are not yet ready to decide that they are going to follow the Torah. They have just realized that they don't know what they don't know. They have just realized that, I guess we need to look into this issue. So what do we do? What do we do in such a situation? And my understanding, my opinion on this issue is that this is a situation of awareness. It is a very unusual and unique situation for people. People normally have habitual ways of thinking. They have habitual thoughts and patterns that they go throughout the day and just doing mostly the same things every day, and mostly the same thoughts every day. So this is a very abnormal situation. It's a level of awareness, a unique state that they are often not in. And so what I think we should do, while we can offer our insight or our thoughts on the question, ultimately in such a case, they're the ones that need to be figuring things out for themselves, be figuring out what it is that they need to do. So what I suggest that we do is that we inform them, you are in a unique state of mind at this point. You have a level of awareness, a new level of awareness. You are motivated currently, and you may not have that exact motivation in the future. And so what you need to do now is you need to set in place measures to make sure that you will figure out this issue, that you will figure out this question. And I think even going beyond that, we should suggest to them what we think would be a wise, specific course of action. Because oftentimes, if we just let them come to their own conclusion about it, they may conclude, well, I guess I'll take a religious studies course, or I will go seek out more Christian teachings or something like that. Obviously, those two courses of action are not going to be very useful in coming to awareness of the Torah. And so I suggest that we not only inform them of their state and suggest that they put the steps for a future plan of action into place, that we offer a specific suggestion on that action, such as maybe you should consider looking into what it is that the Torah says. Maybe you should put into place a regular reading plan so that you will know what it is that the Torah says, and then once you've read it, you can know, is this the way that God commanded or not? Is this the way that he intended for his people to follow, or did he intend a different way? And of course, by suggesting something like this, and we can work with them if we know them well, and we can ask them questions about what would be something that would work for them. But offering a specific suggestion, especially in these situations, I think is very useful. I think it's very useful because in this state, they're wanting to know what to do. They're wanting to know where to go with this on their own. And so by offering that direction, it gives them something to do, and it helps to prevent this apathy from setting in. Because if we just let them decide, well, I guess they'll study, but they don't know what they're going to study, they don't know when they're going to study, and they don't know how, eventually the awareness will drop off and they will probably not end up doing anything. So what I suggest is that we offer this specific suggestion in the context of letting them know it's probably a good idea to set in place a plan now. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like this video and to share it if you think it could be useful to others. And feel free to subscribe if you have not already, so we can stay in touch and so we can continue this conversation. Thanks for watching. Remember the commands. Peace.